Good afternoon, race fans, and welcome to Talladega Superspeedway as we're getting set for race number 9 of the third season of the DRL Red Bull GT Series. Getting set for our 9th race on the season from Talladega Superspeedway. No former winners at Talladega because it's the first time we've raced in Sweet Home, Alabama. Getting set for the 9th race of the season here in this season. Getting ready for today's race as Summer Wagner starts on the pole position. Summer Wagner jumped up 4 spots to 10th in the points table in that race. Alongside of her is J Underhill in the 07. He jumped up 3 spots to 15th in the points. Kyler Anderson in row number 2. Kyler dropped 6 spots down to 12th in the point standings, and alongside of him is Logan Williams, who is 19th in the current standings. There's the rest of your starting lineup as we're going to go ahead and get these cars rolling off, presented as we're ready for today's 19 laps of action here in the Red Bull GT Series. J Ard is the points leader by 4 points over T Mauser, 16 points over T Noguera. Skylar Taylor is 18 points back in 4th. Chaz Farmer is 5th. Rookie points leader is Trinity Lee, who dropped 3 spots down to 6th in the standings. W Parrish is 7th in the standings. E Aurora, last week's winner at Texas, is 8th. Bradley Reim jumped up 11 spots to 9th in the standings. And 2nd in the Rookie Deer standings, and pole sitter Summer Wagner, she is 10th in the standings. This is the first time the Red Bull GT Series has come to Alabama. Up car off the pace. That's a wave off. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. Had a car off the pace there. Had to wave off the start. That was Henrietta Fitzwater who was having a problem. Getting ready for 19 laps of racing from here in Alabama. Start finish line is not in the middle of the tri-oval like it is at Daytona and all those other tracks. Same with Coca-Cola we were at earlier this year. And here we go. Race number 9 of the GT Series is underway. Kyler Anderson going to go the race lead here. Kyler Anderson in the 3 machine. He'll lead the first lap of this race. Here comes Logan Williams in the 49 machine. Logan is 19th in the points table coming in this race. As these drivers are around 222, they have not hit 6th gear. Tires up some crackers. Now they've hit 6th gear. Well, Parrish is still in 4th gear. He's back here at the rear of the field. I believe he's the only one that's in 4th gear. So let's take on board of Will Parrish. Yeah, he has. Ooh, Trinity Lee nearly chopped him off there. That would have been a disaster. Oh, we got a crash! 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 Oh, Taylor's involved. There's the big one that we did not expect to have happen. Aurora's in it, last week's winner. Chaz Farmer's involved. Kyler Anderson, Zachary Taylor. We are racing back to the caution. Our first one of the day. And Zachary Fitzwater is going to lead this race. Lead us under our first yellow. Well, you knew something had to give there. And something I haven't seen in quite a while for an NR series, a caution. A lot of damage to Chaz Farmer, Elena Aurora, Kyler Anderson, Zachary Taylor's got damage. I believe damage to Kasumi Takashi. Caution's out for the first time today here at Talladega. Look back, look at a replay to see what happened. All right, let's see where this got started here. I think the first contact. Oh, looks like the 3 got up into the wall there. That was Kyler Anderson. He hit the wall for some odd reason. Let me rewind that, folks. Yeah, he is up high. Let's go to helicopter. Oh, he hit the wall. I wonder if he had a tire going down, because the way the car took off, he went into the wall like he had a tire going down. Henrietta Fitzwater gets slight contact there. That was one of the blue Mustangs who goes and pancakes the inside wall. I think that might have been Cody Smart, and it was Cody Smart. That was really strange. It just looks like the 3. I don't know if he ran over something or what, because that car just took off and got in the wall, and then he came down into Zachary Taylor, and the rest was history after that. So the caution's out for the first time today here at Talladega. Let's jump to the restart. Getting ready to go back to green flag racing on lap number 9 of 19. Should give us a total of 12 laps of racing to go. Zachary Fitzwater is the leader. Points leader J Ard second. Logan Williams third. Ricky Cervantes fourth, making a second start. He made his debut last week. Courtney Lynn is fifth. Jackson Harrison sixth. Matty Crenshaw seventh. Josh Harmon is eighth. Nathan Murphy ninth. And Blake Wagner complete your top 10. Only car out of the race is Samad Onskin, which I can't believe we only had 1 to be exact. Onskin had broken brakes after being involved in that incident. He came as race 23rd in the points, so this is not the result that Onskin was hoping for. But going back to the 3, I just think he lost a tire or something, or had a tire going down, because the way the car went up into the wall like that, there had to be a tire that went down on his car, because there would be no other reason why he went into the wall, unless there was contact from another driver that put him in the wall there. But man, that was really strange. But either way, Kyler Anderson has continued on. We have 39 of our 40 drivers on the lead lap. All of those involved have continued on. Wonder how much damage Cody Smart's got on the left side of his machine, because he really pancaked that inside wall. And he came as race 37th in the points. That was definitely not what Cody Smart was hoping for. As we are back to green here at Talladega, J Ard got a good start on the high side, but as you all know, the inside line is the place you want to be on these restrictor plate tracks. And you see all the skid marks on the back straightaway from that big one that we had on our first yellow. Jackson Harrison running in the third position. Just past the halfway point of today's race here at Talladega. Taylor is off the pace. I bet Chaz Farmer is too. Yeah, Chaz Farmer's got a lot of damage on his machine. Looks like Cody Smart is off the pace. Yeah, that left side of that Mustang is all crunched. So he might have suspension problems. Trinity Lee just lost the draft. So did Luis Hernandez, Kyle Langeland, and Will Parrish. I don't know if this is strategy or not. Either that or they got held up by all these damaged vehicles. Most of them are already in sixth gear as Logan Williams leads this race. Starting to wonder if lap traffic is going to come into play later on in the race when it gets to crunch time. As Maddie Crenshaw has not run a restrictor plate race this year. Her and her team owner, Zachary Taylor, did not run the season opener. That was when we had had nobody sign up, so I had to put Zachary Taylor and Maddie Crenshaw in those rides respectively. Speaking of Taylor's all the way in 39th place, I have a feeling he's going to play a factor in this race. Zachary Taylor has not had a good season so far. Zachary Taylor, 40th in the points. Cody Smart is now dead last of the drivers that have run every race this season. Chaz Farmer came in this race 5th in the points. He will take a hit in the standings. Lane Aurora, who won last week at Texas, top 10 in the points. She's going to take a hit in the standings. Trinity Lee, who came in as the rookie points leader, 6th in points. More than likely going to take a hit in the standings. Let's see where the gal that came in this race 2nd in the Rookie of the Year standings. That would be Summer Wagner, and she's right behind Maddie Crenshaw. So it's looking like Summer Wagner is going to not take over the rookie points lead heading into next week's race. Barring anything else happens between now and lap 19. J Ard running in 26, came in this race as the points leader. The guy who's trying to run her down for the points lead, T Mauser, running in 11th. He came in this race second in points. Looks like Trinity Lee, Takashi lost the draft. So did Luis Hernandez. Tough break for Luis Hernandez, making his second start. He made his debut last week at Texas. So we're down to 4 laps of racing to go. And Zachary Taylor is going to play a factor in who's going to win this race. Taylor's only going 196. These drivers are going 225. So they are really catching Zachary Taylor, and he could play a factor in this. Notice the 16 of Jackson Harrison has an issue. He's come to pit road, so something has happened to the Castrol GTX Ford Mustang. He was running, I think, 27th at the time of the pit stop. Now he's going to go a lap down. Here's the thing. Maddie Crenshaw's got to figure out, and she just gets around her team owner. I think her team owner just let her go. Now Summer Wagner's going to have to find a way to get around. Everybody trying to work their way around the Muscle Milk Jaguar. Maddie Crenshaw has that big lead, but as we all know in super speedways, that is not a good idea. Sean Art's running in the top 10 in that number 1 machine. Sean came in this race 27th in the points, 5 spots gain after last week's race at Texas. We're down to 2 to go, but don't look now. Chaz Farmer is also going to play a factor in this battle for the win. And remember what I said about Maddie Crenshaw's big lead? Well, that is gone just like that. And it's already backed up this pack here as we enter turn number 3. Oh, by the way, we're coming to the white flag. And I also see Timo Mauser second in points as they have now caught Chaz Farmer. White flag is in the air. 1 more lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. Where is Wagner going to go? She got held up. She got held up by Chaz Farmer. That's going to allow Nathan Murphy to go by as we're down the back straightaway for the final time. Oh, Summer Wagner had this race won, and she got held up. Nathan Murphy just takes the lead as we're coming off of turn number 4 for the final time. Off of turn 4. What does Crenshaw do? I don't think she's going to get there. Nathan Murphy is going to pick up his first career Red Bull GT Series win at Talladega. What a win for Nathan Murphy, who came into this race 34th in the points. That's a well-needed run for that driver of the 2 machine. Standings are now official. Annie Crenshaw will get second. Nathan Murphy also won Rookie of the Race, by the way. Good run for Annie Crenshaw in the 33. Comes into this race 29th in the points, so a nice bounce-back run for her. Timo Mauser will get third. He more than likely took the points lead. We'll have to see where the gal he was trying to run down for the points lead finished. Carlos Rodriguez, 18th in points, dropped 3 spots after last week's race. He'll move up inside the top 15. Sean Art is going to get 5th, 27th in the points. He'll get a top 10, move up through the points table. Brooke Packett will get 6th. Brooke Packett, 35th in the points. A well-needed run for her. Sebastian Palmer, 7th, came this race 25th in the points, going to continue his points haul moving up. K Langeland gets 8th. TL Hedgehog is 20th in points. He'll move him inside the top 20, or stay in the top 20, maybe get in the top 15th with that 8th place run. Andrew Williams will get 9th, and Andrew was 31st in the points, so well-needed run for him. And Blake Wagner dropped 9 spots down to 17th in the points. Will complete the top 10 in that process. Top 15 was Zachary Fitzwater. Summer Wagner, who was leading on that white flag, got held up and dropped all the way to 12. Ouchie there. Courtney Lynn, Maddie Crenshaw, and Bradley Reim were your top 15 run. As you look on down to the remainder of the finishing results, J Ard, 29. She was your points leader. The guy that was trying to run her down for the points lead finished well. That was T Mauser, who finished in the top 10, came as race second in points. So there's that situation. Summer Wagner is also going to take the rookie points lead because the gal she was trying to run down for the points lead, which was Trinity Lee, she finished in 33rd after getting held up with all those lap cars. So that's a tough break for them. E Aurora was the last car to finish on the lead lap. Chaz Farmer, Zachary Taylor finished 1 lap down the piece. And Jackson Harrison finished out of the race with a piston failure. So that's why he came to pit road towards the closing stages of the race. And Samad Oskin was out due to being involved in our only caution of the event with in the 40th position. So Talladega has really played a point shaker, and we're going to have a point shaker upper heading into our next race for the Red Bull GT Series. That will be next week, which next week, if I look at my schedule here, we are heading to, trying to figure out where we're heading to. And I'm trying to figure out where we're heading to right now. So while I figure that out, thank you all for joining me for today's race here at Talladega Super Speedway. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to become part of the PCS Rally Crew today. We showed your full finish results. Your point standings are down in the description heading into next week's race, which, by the way, we're heading to Dover International Raceway, a 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time race. That'll be coming your way very soon. Yep, next week. And then the following week, we will take an off week because of the, for Thanksgiving. And then we'll be back in 2 weeks on December 2nd for the race at the Hillside Motor Speedway. So I hope you'll tune in for those events coming up. Until then, I've been T Noguera signing off. Thank you for watching another broadcast of the DRL Red Bull GT Series on the PCS Race Sports and Gaming channel, celebrating 14 years as the best center racing around the world since 2017. Goodbye from Sweet Home, Alabama.